And Mark Yarbrough, congratulations, celebrating 1 year.
Thank you, sir.
1 year. I just asked you in the beginning of the show, anything surprised you about? You know, you won an election you really weren't supposed to win.
Yes.
I mean, not saying that. I mean, but
it's hard to beat an incumbent.
Incumbent has that in a off-election year.
Yes.
You really did. You and your family really did an amazing job in overcoming that.
They worked hard.
We had a lot of help. I mean, we really had a lot of help, you know, throughout the county, and people come together and knocked on doors and put signs in their yard. And hey, it's been a good year. You know, one thing I'm particularly proud of, providing Carpenter Technologies doing another expansion, providing the commission approves it Monday, which we feel it'll pass 3-1, just if I had my guess. That'll be, in the year I've been here, that'll be $442 million worth of investment in Limestone County and 2,500 jobs. So,
a lot of jobs.
You know, Steve Turner, Commissioner Steve Turner's mom, put together and had it framed all of my campaign material.
Really?
Every mail out,
Really?
Yeah, and it hangs on the wall of my office. And you know, while I appreciate her doing that so much, it's a reminder to me every day of what I promised to people in Limestone County I do. And I'm proud to say that you can go in there today and there's nothing on there that I haven't done.
I talked to a guy yesterday, you might remember from your past, Judge Mike Davis. Talked to him for about 30 minutes. He was your coach, wasn't he?
Absolutely,
what I thought.
Coach Davis.
Yeah, what a super guy.
Love him.
Limestone County, we just had a thing yesterday on a city of Huntsville's projected to be the #1 city in growth-wise by 2020, possibly.
Yes, sir.
Growing over there, and a lot of that's got to do with Limestone County.
80% of the growth of the city of Huntsville projected over the next 12 to 15 years are projected to occur in Limestone County.
Now, that's pretty good. There's a lot of new projects, big ones coming in too, that I'm sure you are probably not allowed to share with us, but isn't something else coming in big out the Greenbrier area soon?
Well, one thing that I can share part of, you know, when we announced Polaris, it was a 630,000 square foot facility. They've already expanded that to 725,000. They were going to do 3 production lines. They've expanded it to 5 production lines.
Ooh.
I talked with Ed Heffernan, who's the senior vice
They
president.
ain't even open yet.
No, and they're already
Ed Heffernan was senior vice president for global operations last week. He said they'd received 5,000 applicants, and they're extremely happy. And we think we're going to have, we feel real good about another announcement already on Polaris. We have, next year going to be a good year.
Oh, good.
It's going to be a good year.
Before we get started on that, we might run out of time before that. Let's talk about tomorrow night what your wife has put together on. Y'all did it last year.
Yes, sir.
But this year's going to be bigger and better.
My wife, Gina Yarbrough,
sure
who has worked so hard, and Michelle Williams, our community relations, Pam Ball, our county administrator, they have Dr. George at Tree has been so kind and gracious, and they've donated a 14-foot Leland cypress tree that's down. And
It's there now.
Yes, sir. And he even, Dr. George in Tree went a step further. They're going to bring another one that'll be this size or bigger next summer when we're through the courthouse and plant it. It'll be there.
It'll be there every year.
You know, they say in 4 or 5 years it'll be 25 feet or so.
So what's going to happen tomorrow night? What's the deal
It's
down
going to
there?
snow
Lori's been
tomorrow
plugging
night,
it
I better warn you.
Yeah.
Well, at 4:30 we're going to have the committed a cappella chorus. If you haven't heard them, they're phenomenal.
Right.
We're going to have First National Bank. We had all the kids in the school system throughout, county, city, private, and they design ornament. First National Bank, it's like $500 in prizes, so they're the main sponsor.
Nice.
Christy Valls, our old friend Christy, and Chad Wise they have donated, and they're doing the snow we'll have snow on the square.
Gotta have snow.
And then I have the absolutely best MC that we could conceive. We went for a worldwide search all over the nation.
Well, that couple couldn't be there, so
even though
they
were so booked, Jamie and Gloria Cooper were doing the MC for tomorrow, and I appreciate that so much. And in that vein, you know, the mayor has keys to the city.
Keys to the city. Don't fit anything, but he's got a big old key.
Yeah, and so what we did at the Limestone County Commission is we had these coins made. And these are for special, you know, events, dignitaries, you know, special events. And when we meet these, you know, Fortune 500 companies, it's something that I can give on behalf of the commission. And this is the very first presentation of one. And it is my honor and privilege as chairman of the Limestone County Commission, on behalf of the commission and the people of Limestone County.
Have you practiced this?
No. to present to Jamie and Gloria Cooper, the very first Limestone County official
We are
poll.
honored, Mark, and proud to be y'all's friend.
And I just want to say, Jamie, I really, and we all do, appreciate all that you and Gloria have done over the years and continue to do, because y'all bring a side of Limestone County that is so precious to us, and you bring it out to everybody in the county like nobody else can or ever will, and we really appreciate
I
that.
appreciate
Thank
the
you, Mark.
compliment there, Mark. You know what? It's surprising to go back and see a lot of these country road stories.
Yeah.
How many of those
Are in
were in
Limestone.
Athens and Limestone County? Back when you were just a kid up in Ardmore, when I was out working.
Before
then.
we ever knew we'd even wind up here.
You don't even know. You know, I think we were about to start our 13th year here on in
Here
the
in
station.
Athens, yeah.
13, I guess, in January.
You know-
But thank you, Mark. That's a great honor,
Absolutely.
especially to get the first
The
one.
very first.
Yeah.
And, you know, we're going to grow. We're going to continue to grow. And, you know, part of that, like you said, I'm an old Limestone County boy, born and raised here, and I get a little bittersweet about that, melancholy sometimes, because I do miss the more rural aspects of it. You know, I live out there on that river
Right.
on the other side of the county. But, you know,
That's life, growth.
well, when we quit growing, we start dying. That's the
Can
true
you move
of all
over to
this.
New Hope and try to where my hometown is, see if you might be able to shed some of that
Resurrect
luck
it.
you got over that way?
Resurrect it.
Help them out a little bit.
You know, a lot of people,
But there's truth in that, because look how sad that city is. And
well, when we go to, you know,
They're
like
growing.
Sumter County, Alabama,
Yes, totally.
it's, you know, on the western part, their claim to fame, and because I was at a meeting with the state association, and a commissioner there, I can't remember his name, great guy, their largest industry that they're most proud of is a 500 employee chemical dumping site. And so, I mean, we're just so blessed and fortunate to be
Have all
here.
Well, I got to say, Mark, got to run here on this Wednesday
great
morning. You've
job.
done a
Can't
great
wait to
job
see it
your
tomorrow.
1 year in office. It's
Well,
a
thank
pleasure to
you.
be y'all's
I
friend, and we
appreciate it.
hope to see y'all and do a great job for y'all tomorrow night.
4:30.
Right.
4:30.
We'll be there. at
I'll be
4:15.
there.
We'll be
Thank
there
you, sir.
for
I'll be
4:15.
there. You lined up that Christmas tree tomorrow night
Y'all
on the
come out and
courthouse
join us.
square. It'll be open soon.
That's right.
Yes.
Come mid-April.
Yeah, and let's get together so y'all can walk through
We'll
it.
walk through and do
Hopefully
it.
next week.
All right, we'll take a break for the day. See y'all tomorrow morning.
Bye.